Hey, what do we have today? Scary technology? Water and space! Let's check it out. Our first news story, scary technology. Technology you think maybe shouldn't exist, maybe shouldn't have been inspired, but it happens. Apparently, T-1000, the liquid metal motherfucker from Terminator 2, inspired a new type of 3D printer. The new type of printer uses light and oxygen to get a pool of molten material and form objects, just like that. The process is called continuous liquid interface production. It's supposedly 25 to 100 times faster than regular 3D printing. This Simone, who was inspired by Terminator, more specifically Judgment Day, where the metal guy T-1000 actually grew tools in his body to whatever he needed to try and kill John Connor. He said, wouldn't it be cool to just have a puddle of liquid and grow stuff out of it without any excess or wasted material? And that's exactly what they did. It's still in production and prototypes are on the way. But he's looking to get this as a consumer grade product, or try to get this to consumer grade as soon as possible. The applications for this are tremendous. You can have things like medical replacement parts, car parts, shoes. The possibilities for this technology are endless. 3D printing is fantastic as it is. I mean, people use it to create all kinds of things, from a badass Battlefield 4 railgun to a 3D cast that helps kids, or anybody really, with broken arms and limbs. Or you got last week, we had the story of RDJ, who actually gave a bionic arm to a 7-year-old kid. The arm was created with 3D printing. I think this is fascinating. Obviously, you'll want to check it out because it's amazing. It's badass. It's totally badass. You'll find that down below. Our next stop is in space. More specifically, Ganymede, aka Jupiter's moon. Scientists have found conclusive proof that there's a subterranean ocean on the moon. They discovered the presence of a salty body of water through a whole lot of science that, honestly, to be real, I don't really understand. But the long and short of it is, they used a Hubble telescope, looked at it, and saw fluctuations in 2 of the bands of the glowing auras around the moon. Now, originally they thought this is just caused by the magnetic field of Jupiter, as well as the moon, because the moon actually has its own gravitational field. But that turns out not to be the case. It's actually something more. It's water. Now, water takes up a good portion of our planet, and it makes up a good portion of us. So I'd say that's a good step in the direction of proving that there's actually more than just us in the universe. If you want to find out the science behind it, or you want to read more about it, of course, you know where to find it. Bam. Not my crotch. Yeah, that's better. Right there, in the description. Our final stop today on this magical ride of information, which sadly didn't have anything to do with video games. I'm sorry, there was nothing really gaming related in the news, but we got all this fancy technology, right? Puddles that grow, water on the moon. Not our moon, Jupiter's moon. Ganymede. Learned something today, kids. Well, our last thing is Microsoft being a good guy. Or so we think. Potentially. I don't know. Do you trust them? They're giving away copies of Windows 10 during the first year of its release. Available later this summer. Anyone with Windows 7, Windows 8.1, or Windows 8.1 smartphones could upgrade to Windows 10 for free, including anyone with an illegitimate copy or unvalidated copy. So if you happen to acquire a copy of Windows, they will actually give you a legit copy of Windows 10 for free for the first year. Whether that means there's going to be a subscription fee afterwards, or is just available for the first year, I can't say. I don't know. I gotta look more into it, or it's not available yet. But definitely check that out later this year. sometime around summer. I guess the question for you to put in the comments down below is, do you do it? Do you trust it? You going to take Microsoft up on their offer? You going to switch to Windows 10? Or are you happy with your old operating system? You think it's a good idea what they're doing? 2-minute questions. That's the way I roll. Get you talking. Get us all talking. I want to hear you. I want to hear you. I want to see you writing down the description below. Not in the description, comments. I want to see you write in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead, subscribe to my channel, give it a like. Plenty more like this. And I'll be back. I'm Kodiak. Bye-bye. Get to the chopper now!